Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. I'm so excited to come to you guys and tell you about some more door-to-door lifestyle stories. So I'm really excited today. Of course, guys, I've been telling you guys, Deion Brooks, I've been in the industry for over 30 years in the industry. Ain't too many guys door knock for over 30 years. I always tell people I might be the LeBron James of the industry. It's probably some Michael Jordans out here in the world, but I can always say I am probably one of the top door knockers to ever be created on planet Earth, at least in my opinion, anyway. So, which is great. So that's why I try to come to you guys with some real lifetime stories through door-to-door industry that a lot of people, of course, do on the daily. But I want to tell y'all guys from my perspective. So really cool. But I wanted to tell you guys about actually getting started in the industry. I want to tell you guys about my first day when I first got into the industry, which is really cool. So of course, on the last story, I told you guys about my manager took me out, showed me the industry, showed me the grind, and how he just popped sales within that quick period of time. So we want to continue on. After, of course, that time where I went out with my manager, of course, I had to go out and do it on my own. So the first day that I went out by myself, actually, I lived right around the corner from my home. And I said, hey, I'm born and raised from the city of Detroit. So I wanted to go out and, typically the area I was living in, kind of a rougher neighborhood. But at the time, I told you guys I was selling alarm systems. So I wanted to go in and, of course, try out my area. So little tough neighborhood, but actually I went around the corner and went on my block. So what I did was, of course, I went door to door at that particular time. I want to say I probably spent maybe 2 hours on this particular block here. So of course I went door to door, and this radius of this street probably had about 50 homes, 60 homes. It was a pretty long street, so I had quite a few houses on there. But I want to say I went door to door at that particular time. And during that time, I probably talked to probably about 20 people. And out of that 20, I probably made about 6 or 7 contacts. And I went in and did presentations for those 6 or 7 customers. Now remember, I'm green in the business. I'm just getting started. So me going in each individual house and I'm doing a presentation and I'm talking to customers. And at this time, I really didn't know how to close customers at that time. So I just went through my spiel, went through my pitch, and I talked to the customers, and all of them kept saying to me, yeah, we're interested. Come back tomorrow. We're not ready today. We don't have, and back then we had to take a little small upfront cost. So a lot of them said, we don't have the money today. We don't have the money today. So can you come back and pick up and collect our money? So I said, okay, no problem, I'll do that. So I wrote their names down, went to the next house, same situation. After that, same situation. So I left out of that area. I was kind of bummed a little bit that particular day. My first day out really door knocking. I got in about 7 to 8 homes that particular day, but I wrote no business. I got no business wrote up. So a little disappointed. So anyway, I end up next day I went into the office, sat down, and my manager at the time, he asked us, how was our weekend? How was our day? And I actually broke down to him and told him that I did 8 presentations, but I got no sales. And my manager said, hold on, wait. He was like, hold on. You went in 8 customer houses and did 8 presentations? And I said, yes, I did 8 presentations. He said, you did 8 presentations. I said, I did. I went in 8 houses, did 8 presentations. He said, wow. So he was excited for me, but I wasn't excited because I didn't get a sale. So at that particular time, he was trying to break down to me and tell me what was done, what has happened to me at that particular time. So so what I did was the customers told me to come back the next following day. So me being green in the business, I went back. Now typically, as you become a veteran, you know industry, you know business. Typically, once you leave out of a home, 9 out of 10, you're probably not coming back. That's just the beast of the business. So either you kind of earn the business today or you just kind of move on to the next situation. That's when you know you're starting to develop and get good in the industry. So anyway, I'm green. I'm new in the industry. So I went back the next day to all those customers, knocked on their doors, and one of them said, come on in. I went into the first customer house and they was ready to wrote them up. They gave me the money, left up out of there. Went to the next customer house, sat down with them. They gave me the money, wrote them up. They gave me the money. So that was 2. Went to the third customer house. They were ready. Went down with them, sat down with them, wrote them up. So I had 3 more customers. I went down the street, knocked on their door, went in the house. I wrote them up. Now we have 4 customers I just wrote up from doing presentations the next day. The next customer went down to their house, knocked on their door. They wasn't home. So I'm like, okay. So I already wrote 4. So at this particular, I'm excited. I'm happy. I just wrote 4 customers. So I go down to the last house, knock on their door. They told me to come on in, and I wrote them up. And when I wrote them up, I called in to get the customer scheduled, and the installer had told me I just made $2,000. I just made $2,000 with those 4 or 5 particular customers I just wrote up. So I'm excited about the opportunity at this particular time. So I just knew right then and there, this was something different. I've never made $2,000. And I think during that time where I went and, excuse me, my eye was itching. But during that time, I think I went back, took me less than an hour to write all those people up. So when I did that, I looked and said, wow, less than 1 hour, I made over $2,000. I was sold on the business. The rest is kind of history. And that was my career being born, my 30-year career being born at that particular time. So what did I learn in those lessons? And just in those lessons, I learned not to give up, because remember, I was bummed. I didn't really understand what was happening to me at that particular time, but I was so green in the business, so I didn't give up on that situation. So 1, I didn't give up. 2, I had a chance to learn customers. I had a chance to create that rapport with customers, because now I had a chance to go in, I sat down, I understand the business, which the customers were buying me. So now I'm learning, okay, it's about me. I'm learning that they like me. That's why they came back and did business with me. So that was number 2, which was awesome. Number 3 was I was excited. I made money that I never imagined that I could make at this particular time of my life. And I don't even think I made 1/3. I don't even think I was making even $2,000 a month. I made $2,000 in an hour. So that was the key to gaining some of my momentum and some of my success. So I'm just teaching you guys to understand, when you guys get out there, you understand you brand spanking new in the industry and you're trying to understand. I'm giving you guys the wherewithal to not give up. You want to keep going. You want to keep fighting. And especially being young in the business that you don't know, I'm letting you know that it is a cherry growing on that tree around the corner. So just to say to you guys, hey, being young, being naive in the business, and now that I have all this 30 years experience, I was loving where I was at because I didn't know. Once you start knowing, then you start being more cautious. But when you're young and green in the business, you're just going for the world. So all I want to say is, guys, I appreciate you having the chance to give y'all guys more information. And I'm always going to give y'all guys storytelling. I'm going to give you storytelling. I'm going to give you facts that happened in my life. And just like I said, 30 years of experience doing what I've been doing for all this amount of time, I got a lot of stories to give you guys. Techniques, and just like I said, people already on social media already give y'all guys plenty of techniques, how to get in the door, how to actually structure your day. And I'll give you a little small prints of that as I move forward, as I grow my channel. I would definitely give you guys little bits and pieces. And when you guys get a chance, you'll ask me more questions, and you want to know some things, certain stories and situations I've been in business, and I'll give it. But just like I said, 30 years of door-to-door experience is no small feat. And just like I said, it's not too many people that's been in the industry for 30 years doing door-to-door sales. So I'm one of the champions that say that, hey, I've been there, done that, and I'm passing it on to you guys. So really great. But hey, subscribe, like this channel, and I will definitely be here with more videos for you guys. But y'all guys have a great day. Bye-bye.